So I'm very pleased to introduce Dr. Kwakiutl Dreher. Dr. Kwakiutl Dreher is Associate Professor of English and Ethnic Studies. She received her doctorate from the University of California, Riverside, and joined the faculty at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln in 2001, and has since been tenured there at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. Dr. Dreher is also, in her infinite spare time while being a tenured professor, a singer, an actress, and a drama judge. Her research interests include film and visual culture, autobiography, African American literature, and mass-mediated popular literature. She is the author of Dancing on the White Page, Black Women Entertainers Writing Autobiographies. This is a book from which she'll be reading tonight as well. In Dancing on the White Page, Dr. Dreher examines the life writing of Black women in entertainment, including Lena Horne, Eartha Kitt, Diane Carroll, Mary Wilson, Dorothy Dandridge, and Whoopi Goldberg. She'll extend this work in her PowerPoint and lecture tonight. There will be a question and answer session immediately following the presentation. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Kwakiutl Dreher.
Thank you, Dr. Reuter. I really appreciate your interest in my work, and thank you for having me here for the Taft lecture series. I'd like to extend my thanks to Manuel Iris, is that correct? Who has been most helpful to me since I have been here. Thank you so much for helping me with equipment and the like. I really appreciate it. Well, let me just get this, okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. Let me just get this together. Hold on. Okay, there we go. There she is. I dedicate this presentation to the late Eartha Kitt, mother, grandmother, activist, actor, and entertainer extraordinaire who died December 25th in 2008 and left us with 4 installments of her life story. Thursday's Child in 1956, Alone with Me in 1976, I'm Still Here, Confessions of a Sex Kitten in 1989, and Rejuvenate, It's Never Too Late in 2001. Let me tell you a story. I attended the Essence Spirit Awards in Atlanta, Georgia, sometime in 1990. Some of the recipients and guests of that award include jazz artist Najee, the late Olympic champion Florence Griffith Joyner, Motown executive Suzanne DePass, and dancer-actor Debbie Allen. Through tenacity and sheer nerve, I made my way from the side balcony of the Alliance Theater to the stage. I climbed up from the orchestra pit and landed among celebrities and entertainers, people with whom I only had a relationship through the visual. It was magic, and through picture taking and chit-chat, I touched it. You see, I had pierced the proverbial fourth wall, that wall that keeps us, spectators, and those people we deem as stars, as celebrities, on the stage, mystical, mysterious, the people who are out there somewhere. These events and others eventually led me to study the world and the words of Black women entertainers who all are vying to express their craft in film, television, and music industries. After that night, I reread Mary Wilson's autobiography, Dreamgirl, My Life as a Supreme, and the celebrity autobiography just was the bridge from the visual to the celebrity's heart and soul, to which I yearned to gain access. One particular event, however, prompted me to ask, am I really listening to the footsteps of the dance Black women entertainers choreograph on the white page? In this moment, I ask, are we listening to the footsteps of the dance on the white page? On June 30th, 1995, Phyllis Hyman, one of the most talented, soulful jazz R&B vocalists of the 20th century, commits suicide in her one-bedroom apartment in New York, just hours before her scheduled performance at the Apollo Theater in Harlem. July 6th of that year would have marked her 46th birthday. Now, in the assessment of this Phyllis Hyman moment, I ask, dear reader, I ask your patience, because emphasizing the various ways in which Black female entertainers go to great lengths to tell us their stories is crucial. We cannot allow what happens to Phyllis Hyman's call to be heard to happen to the women in this study: Lena Horne, Dorothy Dandridge, Eartha Kitt, Diane Carroll, Mary Wilson, and Whoopi Goldberg. It is in the end, Alice Walker reminds us, the saving of lives that we writers are about. We do it because we care. I wholeheartedly believe we save lives by listening. We have to care. I read excerpts from Hyman's obituary in the July 1995 issue of one of the most popular Black periodicals, Jet magazine. Through teary eyes, I wonder, Phyllis, with all that you had, a successful career, and a voice as fluid as honey that told me how to feel during my most desperate times, what in the world would enter your mind and convince you to take yourself out of here? Her voice whirls through my head, as does the dance of her words on the white pages in previous issues of Jet. I realized then that Hyman has given me all along her own story for almost 15 years in Jet, and more revealing through her music. I just was not listening. In an October 1981 Jet article, the singer brings to light that her professional success belies the absence of a personal life. She says, I try to avoid even thinking about it because there is nothing to balance. There's only the professional. And I really want people to know that what they think and read about entertainers' lives being so glamorous, hell no. That is far from the truth, and especially for female performers. Men seem to be in awe of you and feel you cannot be approached. Hyman discerns early in her career how the circulation of the glamorous image in the mainstream of popular culture compromises the private life. The compromise forms a tension between the public and private spheres. The act of performance, she also recognizes, mandates a separation between performer and spectator. The spectator, in turn, marvels at this untouchable phenomenon, doing something beyond the everyday. This separation, according to Hyman, frustrates the performer's efforts to form viable, nourishing communities and partnerships. Hyman believes, moreover, the weight of the tension falls more heavily on the shoulders of women in entertainment. Were we listening? But in a way, I did listen, but those glamour shots of Hyman on the cover of Jet magazine distract me from her narrative dance. She looks good, she looks radiant, she looks healthy. The inside photos show her laughing heartily and having a good time with fans and other entertainers such as Bill Cosby, Natalie Cole, Barry Manilow, and saxophonist Ronnie Laws. The dance on the white page accompanying those photos nevertheless speak of fear of rejection, living alone, withdrawal from the social scene, and destructive impulses. Hyman's suicide charges me with the responsibility to listen to the voices